All right, welcome back from the break, y'all. We done had a commercial and everything. We're gonna do our thing. I hope everybody got their little snacks in.
Sure.
So the last little part of the seg, we was talking about, the Super Bowl performance. We was trying to bring Joe in and see what he was talking about. So, what do you think?
Well, Super Bowl performance for me was one of the best, in my opinion. I was one of those people that enjoyed it. I didn't think that the song selections were bad. I just think they were catering to a certain group of people, white people, and they were just trying to make it friendly for them. I mean, if we would have picked the songs, we would have picked different. Obviously, I'm not saying that part that you guys are wrong about that, but the whole thing for me was cool because it had songs that everybody could relate to, that everybody remembered from school or whatever, and at least for me, I can only speak for myself, and I didn't have a problem with the performance. And again, I'm one of those people that, like, if I don't listen to that type of music, it's kind of hard to rate the performance, in my opinion, because the music already is giving me a certain biased opinion on it based because of example, I don't like country music, no disrespect to it, but it's just not my thing. So if I see a performance as country singer, I'm not gonna like the performance because that's not the music I like. I'm already coming into it with closed-minded with it. So that's what I'm saying. With hip hop, I can go ahead and say my opinion on stuff like that. But like when it comes to just Super Bowl performances, I don't know. There's only a few of them that I really liked, and I actually listened to. Everything else to me was kind of like whatever, Other people enjoyed it. But I didn't have no problem with the song selection. I like the performance. I mean, could they did a little better? Yes, we touched on the Tupac thing. Definitely the stage. They could have had the other side open up too, so both sides could be seen.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it on that with the Super Bowl. I mean, I bet they had the parties. How did y'all feel about the game itself? I mean,
I like the game. I enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
I wasn't going. I didn't really have a team to really root for, but in a way, I kind of knew the Rams were going to win. I knew Cincinnati had a young team. They had a good team, but they were still young. When you have Odell and a couple other little veterans that have been in the league a little bit longer, you kind of expect, them to kind of pull through with it. Well, like I said, neither team was my team, but as far as the game went, as far as the playoff actually went the whole way through, I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, can't say it wasn't interesting.
Okay. I didn't have a team to go to, neither nor. So I was, neither nor. The game was cool, entertaining. They did what they had to do. I guess a lot of people were saying this opens a debate that now and the NFL is going on with in the NBA. You getting all these stars, collecting stars to win championships, getting rid of all your picks and all that. How do you guys feel like that? Do you guys really feel like the NFL is starting to become that way, just like the NBA? It's just a collection of stars.
I mean, can we honestly go ahead, Chris? Go my bad. Go ahead.
They
one.
Wow. Yeah. They've been doing it for a while, and for the most part, it's not really worked. Like only now has it worked, and I mean it really wasn't that they Cleveland basically got rid of Odell. So I mean,
but do you feel like because of this success, do you see other teams trying it? That's what I mean. Like that's what they're saying. Like, will this open up to be like? Maybe I worded it wrong. Yeah, will this open it up to be like that? Like if
it could
start.
Like right now, Aaron Rodgers is thinking about upping roots and going somewhere, and he's not going to go nowhere slow. I mean, Tom Brady did it. I mean, we can sit here and say, Tom Brady, GOAT this, GOAT that, but I mean, Tampa Bay was already right there at playoffs. Like literally, they needed a quarterback to not throw the ball away or throw interceptions, and they were playoff ready. They were there, and then he brought 2 or 3 more veterans with him, and then they won a Super Bowl. I mean, it was everybody's acting like it was a big feat, and really it wasn't. Like they were right there. Everybody was like, they're playoff ready, late round playoff ready. It's
Yeah,
just,
because
you
Tom
know,
Coughlin Ben had that defense set up. So you're right about that. He had that defense set.
yeah. So can you get them set up to where we don't turn over the ball? And that's basically what even my team. If we stop turning the ball over, I could have won the Super Bowl. I was supposed to be a Super Bowl champ.
Clarify
Damn
for
the
the
Rams.
viewers who you talking about. Your team. Go ahead,
49.
just in case. Okay.
They,
49.
the Rams
Right.
beat us for the first time this year, and heck, well, we would have kicked the Bengals' ass. So I'm hating on them motherfuckers. Fuck the Rams.
Shut your country ass up. Nigga.
Fuck the Rams. Like I said, fuck them.
That's why you mad.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes,
What do you think, Los? You
Hey, but
think
guess
is that
who?
the beginning of
You know
it?
who was at? You know who was out there though? Your boy Umar was out there.
Ooh, you getting them spicy real quick. Look at him. Look, you don't want to get him on the rant now, man. You don't want to get him started on the rant.
Anyway, we don't have a.
But yeah, honestly, I feel like Smoke One, like the NFL's been doing that for years though.
But it hasn't worked. It's now just working. So do you
Not
feel like it's
every
gonna
time.
push it?
It's not worked every time, but I mean it's worked before.
I mean, this is a collection of all stars on here, though, man. Like a lot of the positions are, you know.
I mean, you can say the same thing about the dynasty that Brady had in with his three-peats.
But see, you can put that more towards the training
I
of
mean,
Bill
they were built
Belichick
together.
and the
They built
training.
that
These are
team,
all
but still,
individuals who were set to be all stars in they're the top tier of their position, and they all collected into one team. So that's what I mean. It's kind of like all stars in a way, like a Pro Bowl team. You know what I mean?
I mean, I see what y'all saying, but
That's
I
all
mean,
what they're saying is like, because you know how you got the big three and all that. They're saying that like now it's starting to become an NFL. How do you believe that this is the beginning into the NFL? Like I said, we'll
but
wait and
look,
see.
but at the
People
same
might
time,
try it,
look at Dallas. Dallas has been trying to do it for the last 2-3 years.
but they ain't got no big name, man. What? Come on, man.
Because
Like,
he's trying to do it, but he's trying to be cheap about it.
yeah, and that's
But
the
he's been trying
problem.
to pick up.
Rams is spending,
He ain't
man.
been trying to play.
They're spending money, man.
But
They
Dallas
blowing
has
it.
been trying to build a super team without coming out of pocket.
Yeah, so
They have been, but
if it happens, it won't surprise me.
Yeah, what Dallas's problem is their coaching and
It's not even
their
the coach, and it's the owner.
Yeah, because I'm about to say same thing. The Jets have the owners, man. They mess with it too much. Just let hire these people to do their job. Let them do their job.
A lot of people say that what is his name, Jerry? Whatever the white dude name that owns Dallas, that he pretty much controls the coach.
Well, over there, Jerry World.
Yeah. Like pretty much, he's coaching behind the scenes.
He's been doing it since the '90s. Well, I mean,
since he got the team, yeah. But I'm just saying.
I think he let go after like the who was like they were winning all the championships. After all that, he just took over himself. Because before that, he let them do their thing. He let it rock.
Did he own that team?
Yeah, I'll double check. But
I thought he got that team after the great.
I mean, do you feel like
Cowboys?
Do you feel like they got enough on a squad? Because I mean, you know, a lot of people hate on Dallas and all they stuff. You think Dak Prescott is that quarterback that can take them there?
Man, Dak is gonna be another damn Romo. They get to the playoff and choke.
I'm a big Dallas hater, and I'm gonna say this: Dallas is one of the best teams in NFL. They just haven't put it together yet. I cannot stand the Dallas Cowboys, but they have it. They just didn't use it. They really got it, and that's why I said something about coaching. It's a lot of the front office, but if they get their coaching down pat to where they got their little ins and outs to where they can do some things, they're going to be hard to stop. And they're already hard to stop now, and they're playing bad.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's one of those deals.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Like I said, maybe people gonna try it. It won't surprise me if they did, but you're right. Lately in the league, from the past that you can look at it, it never really worked. You never got all these collection of superstars to just join and do their job to do it. So in my opinion, it can start something. If it's anything is gonna start to trend that way, this would be something to help that. But at the end of the day, like I said, if next year another team who actually does that wins again, and it shows that that's the trend for the next 2 to 3 going forward, including with this, then yeah, I believe it can get done. But then the rich teams are going to be winning Super Bowls, and the poor teams ain't. It's going to be like the baseballs in the '90s. You know what I mean? The big Yankees and everybody.
Baseball's a little bit harder. You got to have some people that are willing to downplay themselves, and that's why I always get onto the Yankees. All Yankees people, like,
whoa, tread lightly, bro. Tread lightly. Go ahead. Tread lightly.
Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it.
I'm going to ask, because literally the Yankees
27.
On paper.
Yep, 27. You're right.
On paper, every year are 27. The best in the Major League Baseball. But they go out and they pay money, and they got the money to pay, and they do this. We know, well, we're bringing in such and such to do. We're bringing in such and such this year. We're bringing in such and such this year, and they don't play well together. In baseball, you could have a bunch of no names, and as long as they do the average stuff right, they will win, aka the Braves. We have a good farm system. We have a good farm league. They bring in people that they know they can get the job done. Then they trade up for somebody that they think, oh, well, he can't get it done over here, but we know he can play. Bring him here. Soriano. And here we go. Soler. So it's stuff like that. Like, baseball is a whole totally different ball game. Now, I think basketball could be the easiest when you put names together that they could win, because literally you're passing the ball and then somebody's gonna have to score it. But in all these other, you got to depend on everybody else to do their job.
Well, that's the thing. It's not so easy in basketball neither, because you see what was going on in Brooklyn. They keep switching out superstars like left and right. So, Brooklyn, it keeps doing it. 76ers keep doing it. They keep bringing superstars in. They keep leaving. They keep switching around. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot.
The 76ers also got to do with the Ben Simmons bull.
No, well, it's already done. That's what I'm saying. It's done. He's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, now, but they were dealing with that though.
No, but even before that, like they had Jimmy Butler at one time, and he left. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they've been doing this. It's not just right now. I'm just talking about the whole time. They've always been trying to get all these all-stars together, and it just hasn't worked yet on their part.
Happy. If you don't want to be where they're at, they ain't gonna ball. They're not gonna do it. They're not going out there to. They want to get, so they're gonna downplay themselves to get traded. Yeah, and that's what it is. So if you got somebody that's happy, that wants to be there, that's gonna be an unstoppable team.
But see, that's the problem with these athletes nowadays. They get in their feelings and they cave into them, and then it's like, well, hell, he did it, so let me become another crybaby so I can get my way. So it's like, now when they get told, this is how you got to play this and that, well, you can't tell me shit, or I feel a certain, like, come on, man, like.
But see, that just proves it doesn't work, though. You can't sit here and say that, like, oh, you can just get superstars together. Like they said, oh, LeBron had it easy with all those superstars. I mean, looking back at it now, it's not that easy, because look at all these teams trying to do it, and they're not working. Some are doing it. Look at Chicago. Look at all the all-star caliber backcourt they got. They're out there balling.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of no-names that nobody wanted either.
I mean, I don't know. Zach LaVine is an all-star.
Zach LaVine was the only person that they really.
Who the other one? DeRozan, he an all-star. Come on, man. Like, that's what I'm saying.
DeRozan was over the hill. They was calling him every name under the book.
Because he wasn't in the right system. He was still young. If he still had that youth in him, I give him a chance.
So then you had Lonzo and them that's been traded off. Here he comes. He's balling. Like, and some of the best ball he's played since he's been in the league because they know how to cater to him. And they're
not only that, baby bro over there doing it. Baby bro down there stroking, jamming. He
best ball, bro.
Yeah. He showed out. He showed out. He really showed out.
Some people have been building through draft. Look at Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis is ball.
John Morant out there balling. So, I mean, with the NBA, it's different. Like NBA, I feel like it's a good mixture of different types of way that these teams have built, but they're all at a certain level that they're fighting. They're trying to prove their own style is doing it. You know what I mean? But
I think here,
go ahead.
Maybe here now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think here in maybe the next 2-3 years, we might see a spread in the NBA like it used to be.
I mean, the talent is coming in. As long as the top caliber talent continues to come in, it will happen.
Yeah,
like you're right on that.
Team back in the 90s, like you might say they were slow, but they wasn't slow. They wasn't all-star caliber shoot because there was that many more somewhere else.
Yeah, but like, look at John Morant. Like I was saying, he's not an average player. You know what I mean? Look at the Donovan Mitchell, 44. Like these are people that got drafted. Nobody expected enough from them, and they're balling. So that's why, to me, that's what I'm saying. If that continues to come in, Luka Doncic. I mean, I can continue going. Trigger Trey. Come on, man. Like Trey out there balling on them. And these people that everybody said that they weren't going to do it. Everybody said Trae Young was going to be the Johnny Manziel of the NBA. He crazy. He ain't worth it. Don't draft him. And look, he out there balling, breaking the hearts of Knicks fans everywhere, man. He's the new Reggie Miller. Like, come on, man. Like, you got to give respect to these youngins. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what you saying, if they do come in with all this talent, all that superstar building, it's not going to work.
Heck yeah.
All right, man. So y'all want to get into the next topic? You want to segue in?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So, you haven't been around any newspapers or your phone getting alerts on social media or anything, but apparently now Russia is invading Ukraine. So how do you guys feel about that? I know you're very distraught right now, Loso. I can tell in your face.
I'm over here watching the highlights of the Knicks getting their ass whooped, man. That should be making me mad, man. God, man.
We're about to talk about World War III, and you're over there talking about basketball.
I know it.
But first I want to do
show some respect.
show some respect. First of all, I do want to say, prayers to the entire country of Ukraine. It's just a sad situation. People having to leave and flee their homes, going to a situation of just having to relocate to a foreign land that you don't speak the language, you don't have no money. Because, a lot of people, a lot of people coming from that country don't have money like that.
Yeah.
And, just having to pick up and leave immediately, because they started bombing, like 5-6 in the morning their time?
Well, what's going on is a lot of them is like the females and the children are all leaving. The males are staying behind the fight.
Well, no, some stayed, but then some were leaving, and then
I'm not saying no, but a lot of them are staying to fight, and they're like,
nowadays it's mandatory. Whenever they hit the borders, they get turned around. But every man from 18 to 60, they said, has to stay and fight.
Yeah.
So it's a sad situation. Just shows you, when you get to that level of craziness of power, you just feel like you can do whatever, and it just, I don't know, man.
And like you giving out your prayers and everything for them too, Ukraine and everything, we do give out our prayers for y'all. But I also want to just, because a lot of people don't do this, is also for Russia too, because not all of them folks over is with all this.
Oh no, I'm not saying, bro. I'm not not whatsoever
So,
we saying anything against,
yeah,
Russia negatively. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we're here to do either.
We're just
You
talking
know,
about the situation
yeah,
and giving our
yeah,
opinions. We're not professionals in anything of this. We're not
yeah. But I just
strategists or theorists or nothing like that.
don't ever usually say that. It's just like they lump everybody into what their dictators or people of government are doing, and we all know, like, not everybody's not with all this move. So, for people around the world to just know that not everybody's bad just because you're a Russian or, an American or, Ukrainian or Afghani or whatever it is. I mean, it's whatever's in your heart and soul. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, because
So
it's
we just
like
want to give.
people.
go
No,
ahead.
yeah, there's a lot of people in this world that like their countries have done stuff that they don't condone on their side, that they don't agree with the government. So you are right on that. Not everybody agrees with that. And if you do agree,
Yeah.
you probably have your own reasons. And I'm not here to argue. We're not here to argue or dispute whether your beliefs are right or wrong. So we
Yeah.
just talking about how it goes. So with that being said, if you look at it, I mean, this is one of the most common things that people do within the world, like history. Look back on it. We've been very
Yeah.
privileged that every time we go to war is allegedly, allegedly to go against evil people. But,
Yeah.
this is the first time where it's like, okay, somebody who used to be our friends is over here bullying on the little people. So,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my friends and stuff on social media and, that interact in real life, from day to day, they all tell us like, yo, we got so much going on in this country. Like, what are we doing minding our business over there? What are
Yeah.
we doing putting our nose into something that don't belong to us? We dealing here with a pandemic. We dealing here with people, in the recession, like,
Mm-hmm.
times. Like it's we not good right now. So we can't afford to go out there and be defending, being big brothers to these countries that right now we got nothing to do. But
I,
again, a lot of people don't understand is that we told them to disarm their nuclear war, their nuclear missile productions and stuff like that. We told them if they do that, we'll protect them because they were
yeah.
building up for protection against Russia.
Yeah.
So that's part of our responsibility. That's part of it. Other parts
Yeah.
of it is the natural resources that they have. They got so much over there that if Russia was to get their hands on them, they would be crazy building all these other stuff that they need. And you think
Yeah.
it'll just finish with just Ukraine? It will continue taking over the whole Europe.
World.
First
Yeah.
Europe, yeah. And then after that, they're going to try to go beyond Europe. Because when you got Europe, I mean, that's one of the big things right there. So
And
it
that's what my hope
is.
is more of a damned or be damned. At first you hear all these people talking about, well, we shouldn't be getting into this, or then why ain't we in the fight? It's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment. No matter what we do, we're gonna hate what we're doing as Americans over there. But as Joey was saying, and me and Loso was talking about it, a couple of days ago, we have to kind of step up to the plate. This is the second biggest bully on the block, and we both playing. This is almost for keeps right now. Like, because like you said, if they get their hands on them resources, it's going to be another like Hitler kind of deal.
Yeah, World War III.
Stop. When do you stop?
Do you want to nip it in the bud, or do you want to ignore it like World War II and wait till they bomb us and then they get us involved? Because we mind our business. It all depends. And I'm not saying we should just jump in gun ho neither. I'm just saying like we just need to pay attention and see what's going on. They trying to handle it through diplomacy, allegedly, NATO with this, that, and the third. But like right now, they need more than that right now. They need support, at least because they're getting bullied. And again, because we owe them. We told them we will protect them. And I don't mean we as in the United States. I mean we as in NATO. And NATO is being controlled majorly by the United States. So you could kind of say it is we. We made a promise of protecting somebody and we got to honor it.
Yeah, but Ukraine also wants to join NATO too.
They do. So that's what I'm saying. So that's even more incentive. And we explained, they got so much resources on their side that they can help out.
But see, this is my thing. This is my thing. I've also seen reports where the people of Ukraine feel like, well, we try to join NATO, but you guys ain't really, helping us fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's kind of well, we're arming you and giving you weapons to fight, but you already heard what this crazy ass nigga done said, bro. Y'all interfere. I'm gonna make it to something that y'all ain't never even imagined I'm about to do. So it's like,
so we get
bullied? We
jump
in and put the rest of our people in danger, or we help you to where you can keep fighting by arming you, and you gotta fight your own war. So it's like,
yeah, but if they get all those resources, what do you think they're gonna do after that? They're gonna come after you, and guess what? They got bigger guns now.
Okay, but so that's
they know what they do now.
So why they
just saying, like that's the point of view.
But that's what I'm saying. So why not make a move? Yeah. Worried about him getting the resource. He's already in there. So I mean,
they have a lot of nuclear material in Iran. They get their hands on that.
That's what I'm saying.
This game, yeah. So I mean, it's like you said, it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not trying to say you wrong on feeling what you say. I agree with you too, but I'm saying it's like World War II. We mind our business, and they got worse and worse and worse. And by the time we got involved, it was harder to get into deep territory. We literally had to go to Japan and nuke them.
Yeah, we helped out World War II to where if we hadn't entered, they'd have probably lost, and then it would have been Hitler everything. Because he'd have eventually took over Stalin. I mean, let's just be for real. He'd have done that too.
Yeah,
and Stalin was the big nigga on the block too.
But now Hitler came in and take over, and the Japanese they were hard, man. 2 nukes. Yeah. Like, come on, man. They weren't playing. They were the hardest, man. Go look at all that stuff back in the Pacific Ocean when they were fighting over there, battling for taking over the islands and stuff, for taking over airport, for proper support, for aerial attacks. You know what I mean? That was crazy, man. Now you dealing with suicide bombers, kamikazes. They don't care about their lives. So you got exploding planes coming at you, like.
So, yeah, but think about it like this.
It was crazy back then.
But think about it like this. That's pretty much what the Russians' mentality is right now.
Yeah, but now we're on a different ball game, bro. There's nuclear war, the technology over here. Man, they got drones, like, man, could just fly, take over. What did we just get bullied with? What did they just say? They're gonna nuke us if we do something, right? Nope. You heard?
Yeah.
It ain't these little things
no more. He didn't say nuke, but he just said,
man, he talked about missiles. So either he's exploding stuff or he nuking us. He's doing something.
He just said, I'm gonna make it.
It's not gonna be a light warning. It's gonna be one where it hurts.
No, he's gonna make a real loud statement.
And he's part of a confederation with a couple of other countries, and Cuba's one of them.
Yeah, he already said Cuba, Venezuela can get some armed up, you know what I'm saying, and go to war too.
They close. So that's what I'm saying. It becomes a World War III.
Oh, yeah, the Russians over there.
That's what I'm saying. Do you allow it to continue, or do you just? And then here's the other thing. We, United States, we getting told you better not mind your business, or we gonna beat you up. You gonna take that?
I mean,
if you getting bullied by them,
I mean, like Fuma Uno said, behind the scenes, if Trumpito was in office, you know what I'm saying, be a different ball game. So
I mean, yeah, you see how you say you sponsor someone? Next thing you're gonna hear, he sponsoring Dr. Umar over here.
Quick commercial break from this to go explain. I cannot stand Donald fucking J. Trump. I don't like it. It's politics. I'm sorry. I don't. Come at me, bro. Whatever. Fuck it. Back to our station.
Hey,
Loso love him because he bought him his
Orange. Agent Orange over there.
Loso love him because he bought him his Beamer. Hey,
all we gotta do is send Trumpito to go talk to Putin, him and Umar. Homeboys.
Yo, don't be rushing into things.
They buddy. I ain't no dang president go in and talk to that man without nobody to be in there to take notes.
Cause niggas gonna start pewing.
Oh man, Umar gonna help. He gonna be the witness.
Oh man, no, but yeah, man. All jokes aside, man, it's just crazy situation that's going on over there. Ukraine is definitely, needing help and support, and we're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see, are these world leaders gonna get punked down? They're gonna listen to Russia, just ignore everything. Are we gonna pull a New York? You know what I mean? We see somebody getting mugged, we ignore it, keep it moving, we mind our business, or we gonna do something. We're gonna be good Samaritans. I don't know. Like, we gonna see what happens. What government flinches first and see what happens, though.
Well,
and they're
they
deal. Who
yeah.
if
Go
we
ahead.
don't? There's the deal with it. Like, we're not the closest one to them, so I ain't gonna say that we should be the first ones to pop off. But eventually, we're gonna, if something does pop off, we're gonna have to enter in. I mean, and everybody knows this. So it's more about him sticking his dick out and waving around, talking about, I got the biggest one, and
Pause.
they say, yeah, pause, all
Go
that
ahead,
shit.
pause,
Yeah, anyway,
pause. Go ahead. Continue. Gotta pause that real quick.
but it's more about who's the biggest bully on the block. They always say it's us because we put more money into our military than anybody else. But they say Russia's number two. So who is it? Is it us or them?
And then number 3 is China, and China and Russia together. So,
And
so it's like, yo, this is crazy. That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
This is crazy.
Well, they did
It's
say China was trying. I don't know if it's true or not. They were saying apparently China was trying to fly into Taiwan while everybody
yeah,
was worried about
but they're part of
Russia.
that alliance. Is the communist? I forgot what it's called, a
Yeah,
CCF
I
or
know
something
there.
like that.
I know that, but I'm
China,
just saying they were.
Russia,
Yeah, they were. I'm just
Cuba.
saying while Russia was doing what they were doing and everybody was focusing on that, they were trying to save Russia. China was trying to sneak into Taiwan and do their thing.
It's magic, man. While you're over here looking at this hand, like, woo, the other hand doing the magic.
what did I
Mm-hmm.
close? You got to watch everybody right now, and
North
that's
Korea
why we
is part of them too.
don't need to hop quickly.
Oh yeah,
We
we
don't.
know Korea. I'm just surprised Korea's been quiet.
Oh
They're
man,
not gonna do.
man, that's scary right there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised they've been quiet and on the low, like not even saying
Bruh,
a word. They just I guess in the background waiting to see.
they never. We don't. They never say anything. They stay out of everything. That's the one country that nobody just fuck with. That they sit back and as long as you don't say nothing about them or go over there, they're good.
Well, they got nukes too.
They do.
Everybody got them now. That's what I'm
They,
saying. So like,
but
they all got them.
like, never been a time that you could come out and be like, North Korea's. They're talking about it right now. Not unless somebody's pulled up on their shit first.
Yo, think about this, right? Guantanamo, right? It's over there in Cuba, right? What's
Yeah.
to say that whole country goes over there and be like, you know what? We're breaking out all those people in there so they can help us. And then you don't think the Middle East joining up with them would be, this is all hypothetical. Joining up with them, man, you crazy, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can go into something big, and then you know what? It can all just be, like Small One said, they just showing out who got the biggest stick in town, and they just doing this just to bluff each other. Because it could be a game of poker, man. It just bluffs. You don't know if they're going to continue. You don't know what's really happening. So, we're going to have to wait and see what's going on. And we definitely going to talk about it in other times and everything, so.
Yeah, right now I was just seeing a news alert break that they're in talks of meeting at the border of Ukraine and Belarus to try to have diplomatic talks between Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, I got the alert. That's why I said that too.
So that's one of the things. So I don't know. Also, Putin done got his nuke team on high alert. So I'm saying, man, he ain't flexing his dick. He flexing his dick with his nuts.
Man. Yeah. So we gotta wrap this up real quick.
Okay.
We got a couple minutes left here. So what y'all want to end with?
Man, just pray for some kind of resolution, man. If not, I guess prepare for the worst outcome of war on our land.
Yeah, man. When we in wartime, man, I'll tell you now, just a couple hints, man. Precious metals, stuff like that, skyrockets. Make sure you guys got your certain preparation kits and stuff, because man, you never know. Gas the price might go up.
Goes crazy, food.
Yeah, man. Just
Yeah.
start preparing, man.
And tell the loved ones, tell the ones you love, tell them you love them, man, because the way it's looking like, man, it's just, I don't know, man.
I
Just
don't
not
know,
trying
man.
to
I don't
stay
know
the
about
phone.
all that yet, but always
Hey,
tell your
people, you
loved
know what I'm
ones to love
saying?
each
What I'm
other.
just saying, you know what I'm saying? Just love and hug your loved ones
Just
and
appreciate in general,
just,
yeah. Not
yeah,
nothing
just
to do
appreciate
with
where we
this,
going.
but yeah. You never know though. That's all I was saying. Like
Little love. That's
we
all.
ain't trying
That's
to
all
scare
we need.
nobody and make everybody start getting all nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. We're just saying it can get to something bad, but you know, we don't know.
Yeah.
For all you know, it can get resolved with diplomacy, and you know, we can have a peaceful ending with the situation, you know. And that's what their prayers goes out for. But yeah, that much pretty much wraps up this episode. Know what I mean? We're gonna hit you guys back up on the next time, you know, every 2 weeks on the bi-weekly pause, just in case you got confused with the bi. Know what I mean? All right, y'all. We gonna holler at y'all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Peace.